Hey friends, if your Android phone is freezing up and getting hot, it may be your micro SD card is shot or defective. That was the case after extensive troubleshooting on this about 2-year-old SanDisk Ultra 32 gigabyte micro SD card. And after much diagnostic testing, with Linux and with the phone, including a reformatting the disk on Linux, um, deleting the cache partition on the phone, testing this in other phones, and doing an extensive disk check. I narrowed down the problem of my phone freezing up, not able to turn it off, etc., to this bogus micro SD card from SanDisk. I did contact customer service, as I believe their warranty is about 3 years, and they sent me an RMA label to send this back. But you know what? Even after reformatting the disk, folks, if you have personal data on a disk of any type, think twice before sending it back to a company, because your personal data, whether it's financial information, etc., can be retrievable, especially by pros. So, I'm not going to send back the disk to get my warranty money on this thing. I'm just going to take the hit. However, what I did do is I bought a Samsung 32 gigabyte disk, same memory capacity as the other one. The leads on both of these are good. I checked those out. But one thing I did notice on the SanDisk that has caused me grievous problems in the Android world is check out the bubbly surface kind of there. I'm gonna see that in the light, how that's above bubbly surface. I think maybe there is some swelling in the memory there, bad sectors perhaps, even though that didn't show up on the disk check. Notice the new disk. See how flat and shiny that is? The Samsung? Again, there's the SanDisk, and here's the Samsung reflected. See that? Do you guys know about memory, and can you comment below on whether that could very well be the cause, perhaps an environmental damage here to the SanDisk? Anyhow, I was able to get the information off here and put it onto my laptop. So I ordered this Samsung, and I've done some research that there's a lot of fraud, fake Samsung discs being sold on eBay, and that's where I bought this disc. I got it from this site, EV Electron, but they don't have, this website is down. Their store, though, EV Electron, is on eBay, and they got good seller ratings. I mean, a lot of good seller ratings, so I decided to go for it. There were some things that I checked out on the disc after watching some other YouTubers' videos to check for a fake or fraud disc. This does have white edges on the side. Some of the bogus ones are black edges. This is all white edges. It is made in China. I checked out the back there, and that coincided with the information there. It's made in China. Apparently, they make these in China or the Philippines only. So anything with Taiwan, etc., would probably be bogus. There's no misspellings on the package. The package information, including the bubble sealer in there, the clam kind of shell pack. It seems like it's legitimate Samsung merchandise. The reader itself here has what's called the Samsung branding on the back of the reader. The fake micro SD cards will often just have a plain plastic backing. And this also says made in China, just kind of matching up that everything jibes up. I did reference the model number as well. That seems to jibe up as well. Also, just an incidental thing. Apparently, if this hole is punched out, it's a more possibility that it is actual genuine Samsung. There are more diagnostics I could run, like a very extensive disk check with putting basically 32 gigabytes of data on this as a test, which would take a long time, and then I could delete that file, doing it on my laptop just to confirm that it's 32 gigabytes. However, plugged into my Samsung phone here, my new J3, it is showing 29.8 free. Now, what I've seen on YouTube is that if it's showing about 29.7 or 29.8 gigabytes free, That's what you want to look for, and anything else may be kind of shady, but this is definitely showing 29.8 free on my phone. You know, I just want to make sure that I'm getting a legitimate Samsung product. Always clean your leads there before you put them in. You know, if you get any finger oils or anything, try not to do that. And then just slide that bad boy right in there. I have tested this out, and actually before this video I did a lot of recording with my video camera because that's what was freezing up the phone. I couldn't even turn off my phone. I had to, and it was getting hot. I actually had to take out the battery to restart my phone, and after trying it on a couple different phones, including an LG, I finally ascertained that that was the problem, isolating it to the disk. Has this video helped you guys navigate the micro SD world? You know, these things are so small, but they're so important. You know, all our data, or much of our data, is being transferred to these. I run 32 gig disk in my phone. What do you guys use? Please post your comments below, as well as your experience with any of these companies, whether it be SanDisk or Samsung. Certainly SanDisk is selling a lot of disks. However, since I'm using a Samsung phone here, I think I'm going to stay in the family and see how this goes. Thanks for watching, you guys, and please subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time.